Well, when the final 2000 census count was released, the Oklahoma college town of Stillwater came in right over 39,000, a number local residents thought was way too low. 10 years later, city leaders are pulling out all the stops to get everyone counted. Joining me now with more on that story is our Courtenay Hoff.
With a major university and several growing businesses, Stillwater has long served as a major retail hub for north central Oklahoma. Estimates are the city's population has grown by close to 15% since 2000, and city leaders believe even that number is well below Stillwater's actual population.
Streets are crowded these days in Stillwater, a small town that Commerce Director Larry Brown says is getting bigger.
Well, the 50,000 number is kind of one of those magic numbers. First of all, from an economic development standpoint, the census shows people looking at this community for investment, the customer base that's available.
Stillwater missed that number in the 2000 census, a fact that hasn't set well with city leaders.
It's estimated that for every citizen that we miss in the census count, that has an economic impact of about $1,250 on this community. So it's extremely important that people respond to the census, that the census number is correct, so that we're able to take advantage of the opportunities that are out there.
As of April 1st, Stillwater's response just to the mail-out was at 73%, which was higher than the state and national average.
So if we have the ability to show that we have a broader population base, then we're much more attractive from an economic development front.
Despite all of these efforts, the largest impact may lie right here at Oklahoma State University. The problem being, students are notoriously bad about filling out the census.
And under the census rules, the census rule is you're to be counted on in that location or that community that you were living on April 1. We want them to respond that, indeed, at least for 8 or 9 months of the year, for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, however long it takes to go through the education process, Stillwater is indeed their home.
Which is why Stillwater and OSU combined efforts and hosted a Count Stillwater drive on campus, encouraging students to list Stillwater as their residence. Oklahoma State junior Lindy Wiggins believes filling out the census is good for her community and her university.
I'd heard all the stuff on the news, and you see all the signs and stuff about, Stillwater needs to get so many people to be able to get extra stores and stuff like that. So I got it in the mail, and it took 5 minutes. So I just went ahead and filled it out. So it wasn't a big deal.
It wasn't a big deal for her, but she says she understands why students neglect to fill it out.
I think a lot of people just don't know. They don't really know what it actually does for the community, and probably a lot of the college students just really don't. It doesn't matter that much to them. They're here while they're at school, and then they go home. And so, the effect on the Stillwater community doesn't really influence people that much.
But community leaders like Brown say everybody counts.
The student population is very important to this community. They are part of our community. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Historically, the highly mobile college student population living on and off campus has been hard to count, in part because many people mistakenly believe that college students are counted on their parents' questionnaires.
So how do they count a college demographic that just by their very nature and age are highly mobile?
Rob, you're counted where you live on campus. Residence halls, dormitories, fraternities, and sororities are considered group quarters. For those that are renting, census workers are just going door to door.
All right, Courtney, thank you so much.